Greetings, everybody. Hope you're okay. Hope you're fine. It is a beautiful day here. It is the 26th of July, 2021. So, if you're new to this channel, my name is Joshua, and I am a mindset coach. I help people think positive, be emotionally intelligent, and to take positive, smart action. So, if you're new, once again, welcome to Advancing Mindset. And if you like the show, you can subscribe down below, leave a comment, and you can share the video as well. Also, click the bell for notifications if you want to get notified when I go live. So welcome on, welcome all. Hope you had a lovely weekend. It is Monday, and it's the beginning of a new week for those who are using the Gregorian calendar. It is a great day. It is sunny and beautiful. Yes, there's been a lot of rain in London yesterday. So it looks like London now is starting to flood after so many years. So now it's coming to the UK. London has always been kind of out of the flood, but today it's there. So it looks like everywhere is flooding, but where we are here, it's sunny and it's hot. So it's amazing. Some places in the world are actually experiencing different weather. So depending on where you are, it could be snow, it could be hailstorm, it could be winter, it could be flooding, it could be sunny, it could be hot, it could be extreme heat. So as we say, we live on the same earth, but we have different experiences. That's the beauty of life. We don't all have the same experience at the same time. That would be so boring, wouldn't it? Yes, like seeing people who are exactly like you is weird. Everyone looks like you, dresses like you. It would be so weird. You don't tell who is who. People want to look like us, or want to be the same race, want to be the same color. But then, if everyone was looking like you, dressed like you wouldn't know who is who, and you'd be all confused. So that's why you have variety of colors, different shades. Some are darker, some are lighter, some are extreme light, some are extreme dark, some are tall, some are short, some are big, some are small, some are strong, some are weak. So we have different varieties of the same conscious. So we don't say hate people. That's how it is. Different varieties of the same people or of the same person, isn't it? The same cells come together and they create something different. The same structures come together, create something different. This comes a lion, this comes a cheetah, this comes a bird. We're all the same, but in different bodies. We look different, and also because it's your identity. If everyone was an identical twin, goodness me, the world would be so boring. Everyone was all the same shed like me. Everyone was the same color like somebody. Oh no, it would be boring because it was so monotonous. So that's why we have different colors, different beautiful things in the world to keep it varied. So keep it going fresh and keep it fresh and keep it going. So wherever you are, I hope you're doing well. So today's topic is about working smart and being consistent with what we're doing. So we're going to keep on working smart wherever you are. If this is for you, because sometimes we have reached a point where you say, "Oh God, that's it. I feel like quitting because somebody has really hurt you. Oh, our business deal has gone bad." Or you bought a car and it's failing so bad. You bought a house and all the things are falling in. You're renting a place and it's not doing well. You want to assess yourself and say, should I keep on going on? I choose another one, but I want you to keep on working smart. The days of working hard are kind of going over now. Yes, you work hard, but you want to work smart and use your mind and say, what is the best way to do this for the least amount of effort to get me the biggest amount of results when it's legal and ethical and moral. Add it on. So think, how can I do this the best way with the least effort, with the least amount of expenses, and get the best result out of it? That is working smart. How can I get £1,000 in one day in the less effort without working 30 days or waiting for 1 year to do that? How can I do that and make it happen? Those are the best ways of working smart. Not thinking I'm going to work 40 days to get £500, and then I'm going to use on expenses, and then I'm going to have to travel, then I'm going to have to do this. Working smart is, okay, I want this amount of money. How can I make it within a day or within a month without working hard? So those who were smart before, they were told they were lazy or they're not following company rules, but working smart, it really saves money. Sometimes before it wasn't allowed, but nowadays companies now are opening up to that. Yes, being smart is actually better. As long as you get the job done, sometimes it's not illegal, then it's simple. Some do it by outsourcing. That's the best way to do outsourcing. Let others do it for you, using people's money. Some use it, but some people, the thing is, some people are greedy and they actually manipulate. But by working smart is you're thinking, how can I get this job done the easiest way? In most cases, if it's not your strength, then outsource it, somebody else do it for you. Pay someone to do the jobs for you, which you cannot do. So those are ways of working smart. Or use other people's money. You can promote other products when they pay you to promote their products. That's one way of working smart. The days of working hard are coming to an end, or they should be, for most people, to be honest. Those who are awake, you should know that. Working hard is really, it's kind of like, oh, it's back-breaking, it's energy-taking, takes a lot of time. You have to travel back and forth. You have to, yeah, it's a lot to put in. I've done it before, where you have to wake up early in the morning, go there, do this, go there, do that, for the same amount of money, which you're not going to enjoy at the end of the month. That's the point. If you enjoy it at the end of the month, that's fine. If you enjoy the money at the end and it's worth it, then go for it. If you're going to work hard, then at the end, you have little left and you cannot have enough to enjoy life, and it's not worth it at all, is it? If you work hard 9 to 5, wake up, go on, and then you get a lot of money or some money, and then you use it to pay your bills, you go out, travel, then that is beautiful. That's the working hard we agree. We get consent because that way you are making enough to build yourself and to get enough. Sometimes you have to work hard and get in there. And then, for example, at the beginning, then as it grows, you start working smart now. The beginning is always good to work hard so you can learn. It's best if you learn to trade yourself so you know what to do if it goes wrong, you know how it works. So once you have the idea of how it works, then you can start working smart. I'm going to jump in straight away and work smart, but first of all, work hard on your goals, write them down, understand how it works, have a knowledge in your head so that when you, after a while you got experience, you start working smart, then you can outsource to others, you can hire others to help you can bring in other help. So you know exactly what to do when something goes wrong or something goes out of line, you know how to bring it back. Yeah, that is working smart, knowing everything about your industry. You must be the best in your industry. If you're a coach, you must know everything about coaching. If you're a mathematician, you must know everything about maths. If you're social media manager or strategist, nowadays there are different names. You must know everything about social media. You know about the channels, you know about the algorithms, you know about the best times to post, you must know about the types of images, you must know about the hashtags, you must know about the returns, retargeting, the ads. You must know about how to set up your profile pictures. You must know about how to go live using stories. What's the best method? What times are people on? So if you want to be a social media manager, about all the things you need to know, because now there's people now are becoming social media managers. For engineering, you must know everything about engineering. That's if electronic or chemical, mechanical, social engineering as well. That's different. But you must know everything about your trade. So I did engineering, electronic engineering. So you must know all about your components. You know, electricity coming in. You must know about your analog systems, digital systems. You must know about your maths. You must know about the electricity and the ohms, the watts. You must know about the components of an electric device or electronic device. You must know the input, the output. You know how to troubleshoot an electronic device. So all those things are there if you are engineer. If you're software, if you're a coder, then you must know anything about coding, the mistakes, kind of languages, which language is best here. You have to be smart about everything you do. So if you're coding, you must know, okay, this is what I want. This is my coding. This is my program. Can I bug it? What's going for what I want? You have to go line by line to see if everything's okay. Because miss one little line of code, sometimes that's it. If you're a chef, you must know about the ingredients, the times, how long it takes to do this. What happens if you put in a lot of dough, or if you're cooking kind of some fresh from start? How you gonna mix together to bring out the right flavor and taste? So there are many things. Wow, so many. I've missed out a lot because there are very many industries. So if you are a cleaner, you must know which products are best for cleaning, how to clean the edges of how to clean the edges, how to miss those parts people do not always see. You must go the extra mile, be the best cleaner. You must clean everything where people think, oh, I didn't see that. So people can say, wow, you are a great cleaner. So if you have something, do it to your best. So that is working smart. You must know everything about your trade, your industry, your chosen path. So you know exactly how it works. Because sometimes people ask you, and you're like, oh, I don't know. Like, oh, you don't know that, but you said you are. It kind of looks like a cheat if you don't know what you're doing. Someone asks you something simple about your trade and you don't have a clue. So always study hard in the back. Study hard, and then work smart. Study hard on your niche, on your industry, whatever you're working on. Make sure you know it. Yeah, much appreciated here. It might take you a few years. That is why people go to school to learn this trade so that you can have the knowledge in here. University is good. University, people saying, oh, we don't get jobs. Yes, it's a piece of paper, but if you use the knowledge to create your own company, you create your own business, then that's the best way of using knowledge from university in case there are no jobs. If you can't, then look for something to do, where you can do. But if you cannot, always start your own. Some people say, yes, it takes a while. Yes, things take a while, but in the end, if you're consistent, you keep building up, don't give up, put in this, adjust your plans, keep on giving value, charging, monetizing your time, then in the end, it will be able to, things take time, but once it builds up, the fruits will come out and you will be successful, isn't it? So that is the thing. You gotta work smart and be consistent with everything that you are doing. So the key is working smart is good, but also we want you to be consistent. This one day things is not really effective. This once a year, not effective. We will say every day. We have a time when we rest, but most things are every day, isn't it? I say, well, we follow the path here of six. Work 6 days, take one off. Why? Because the body needs rest. Even at night, work the whole day, at night we rest. That's the pattern of life. It's time to work, the time to rest. So we don't work every single day. Some entrepreneurs are working 7 days a week. Some people work the whole year, don't take a break. Some people take 4 weeks off work. But here you work 6 days, you work one, rest one, because our body needs rest. And when you rest, your body recuperates, it rejuvenates, it brings back the ideas. Once you rest, sometimes everything you're thinking of, it has time to think, to process the thoughts, and to give you the solution to what you've been asking. All these times it gives you like a jump start. Everyone knows when having a car or device, it's good to, once you drive your car, it's good to turn it off, let it rest. The morning's fresh. Nobody goes and leaves the engine of the car running the whole night while they're sleeping. No, we turn it off so it rests. So rest is important. Don't forget the part of rest. We've been told to work. Do not forget the part of rest. You work the whole day and you rest. Resting is the best thing you can do for your body. People avoid resting, so we take one full day off and rest. No business, no nothing. Sometimes it might come in, but the idea is you rest and say no business. Just relax. No going out to have for work. You just sit and relax, and you can meditate. You can sing. You can play music. You can go for walks. I take my mind off the work for one day and just relax and read things. I can just chill out and meet others who are like-minded. I repeat like-minded. And the next day, back into it again. So resting is key. So you're consistent with your resting and your working. That is a good program to have. You have one day which you stop and say, all right, get this. And by the way, when you rest, that everything comes to you. Everything you've been doing comes back to you. You get more out of resting than working continuously. Because you have no loop out, and your continuous loop is not good. So you gotta have some time to rest. So be consistent, work it out, and then rest. So consistency is what brings you the results. Everything you're doing is good, but if you do it once in a while, then tomorrow you're not in the mood or you're not feeling it. So when you're doing a business, sometimes you get the feelings are not always there to don't control your emotions, because sometimes you're not feeling too happy, sometimes you're not feeling too well, sometimes you don't feel like going out there. Sometimes you're gonna overrun those feelings, sometimes you just think, right, it's gotta be done, isn't it? They hate me, but I gotta do it. Nobody loves me, I gotta do it. And by myself, I gotta still do it. Sometimes you gotta stop feeling feelings and emotions and use the head and say, okay, right. Feelings, calm down, head coming, thinking. Let's think and think what's going on. Once you think, bringing those feelings to emotions to add into but thoughts, so you can be aligned and add in the power, so you can make a physiological change in your body. Once your body is engaged into that, like, yeah, I'm with you now, partner. Let's do this. Then you get in there and you give it a whole. That is called the flow state. So you gotta, like I said, rejuvenate or bring it up, that flow state. You can, there's a way of doing it. You can use NLP, or you can start meditating, and there's a time where you can just snap. Some people say you can train yourself, give yourself a sound or a little click, and then your mind snaps into that state of mind whereby you are in the flow state and everything's going. So you can get to that stage, then that is perfect. Or you can visualize it just by talking about it and thinking about it. You conjure up the state. I'm getting there. A time whereby I just think about it, speak positive words, you make a visual image about it, and already I feel myself getting changed. The emotional change I feel, because the emotions change your body physiologically, or have a physical change on your body. That's the feelings, the deep emotions of passion. I'm feeling grateful. I'm feeling positive. So by adding in those emotions when I'm speaking, I add in my thoughts and getting positive, then I'm in the mood. I'm in the zone. I've already conjured up a state of faith, 100% belief. I can feel it. It's vibrating. So if I can get to a stage, I don't know how long it might take you, but it might take a while, a few years, where you have to develop it, don't make mistakes, find out this, but then keep on being consistent. Keep on being consistent, because life's about consistency. We are growing. Every day we do things which are either conscious or not conscious. So consistency is something you cannot do without. It's just what are you consistent with, isn't it? Everybody's consistent. Everybody's persistent. Everybody's working. But the question is, what we're doing. Some are consistent in being lazy, in doing nothing. That is consistency, because you do it every day. We are mostly consistent with eating, sleeping, watching TV, using our phones. That's what most people are consistently now doing every day. A lot of things most people do without even thinking about it. Eat, sleep, watch TV, use your social media or phone. Some other things most people do. The rest are additional. We can add on some people now. For those who want to go the extra mile, we're consistent in productive habits, as we said in our video. We're consistent with habits which are productive and make us go the extra mile. So those of us who want to leave our comfort zone, and those who get more out of life because we want to do more, we help more, we achieve more, we add more value. Someone's doing 1, we do 2. Someone's doing 4, we do 8. Why? Because we get more out of it and we get more engaged, we reach more people. Thinking small is good. People do it. Something I'm not saying everything is right according to how you believe, but when you think small, you're happy when you get your results because it comes today. It's good, but you laugh at others who think, oh, you haven't got yours. Look at you. I've got mine. Da, da, da. People get happy because they think small. Theirs come quicker because it takes less time, less energy, less effort. Oh, simple. I got it, and they get all happy looking after you. Haha, Josh, you haven't got your money yet. Still working 2 years, nothing. You're still single. People laugh. But when yours comes, when a big dream manifests, it always destroys the small dreams because it overpowers the small dreams. People who are small start getting jealous. Why? They set up for something small. So you chose £1, you got £1. I chose £1 million, I got £1 million. Who gets more at the end? I get a lot more. I get £1 million more than you have. And suddenly they start getting jealous, start thinking, what? Oh, why? You set up for something small. Life gives you what you work for, and you go for that. Here we say we do not think small. We go for big dreams which are out of our reach, so we can work hard and keep us going. Well, small things are good, but they come quick and they go quick. Cheap people are good. They come, work for easy, but they go easy. Cheap partners are good because they come anytime you run, they're there, but cheap means anytime cost them, they're gone. Cheap things are costly. So we say, yeah, good. Something is good. It really comes quick. Tomorrow I get £5 here, £2 here. It's fantastic for everyday bills. If you want to do that, but for a long time it is not. So if you do both, I do both. If I get the small things, yeah, but I have to have a big dream on top. So I work with the small things day by day, but the dream is big. So I work on what I need to do today now. If I get small change, I write it down. I say, thank you, put it there. But you work for the big change. When that comes in, you can say, I can sit back and relax for the rest of my life. So doing this again and again, and then once it's finished, you have to go and beg somebody, oh, I'm sorry, I need things again. You're getting depressed, oh, then you need to something else. You had a lifestyle which was being supported by that kind of small dream. Now it's gone because the dream had done its part. It was small. It's finished. If you dream big, you get things, and you get others to do it for you. Then you can sit back and relax, and you can do other things as well. So we go for the big dreams and we say, let us work smart. But think about working smart wherever you are and say, yes, I'm going to work smart. This is my job. How can I get my job done in the least effort, in the least amount of time, and get the biggest result or the biggest fruit out of it? Work smart. How can I earn £10,000 in one day? How can I earn 10,000 in 1 month without waiting for 1 year? How can I do 1 year's work in 1 week or 1 day? If you can do 1 year's work in 1 day, my goodness me, and do it every day consistently, you'll do 10 years within 10 days. Some people do very simple. Some people take years to do something small because they're procrastinating or they're putting it off. But here we did it yesterday. Like I've done it now. Good. We make decisions quick. So you think smart. What's right at the put. Think of the consequences. What's going on? Yes, no. Move on quick. We do 1 year's work within a day or 2, a week or a month. So we plan it all, then we execute. Back and forth. We bring things together. Boo, boo, boo. Put them all together. And that's how we build the big dreams. Because it's fun. You get to meet other people. You learn a lot. You learn from your mistakes. You don't know how this works. You don't know how it works. Then it builds your mind up. You get more ideas. You get more satisfaction. You get more life coming towards you. And life rewards those who are bold. I repeat, life rewards those who are bold. So if you're bold, keep on. So to be bold, sometimes you gotta be smart. Working smart requires you to be bold. You're doing what people are not used to be doing. So you're thinking out of the box. You have to be bold to go forth and follow through with the action. So being consistent and working smart requires you to be bold. You have to be courageous because sometimes come when something can distract you or somebody is trying to put you down, and if you're not bold enough to say no and carry on, then working smart and consistency will be cut off. So you gotta be bold. So it helps you become bold and courageous. And people love it. They might hate it, but people love it when you're courageous because why, you're doing something great. We're inborn to be courageous. No matter who your enemies, your friends, everybody's born to be courageous. So once you're something bold, people might not like it because they're doing better than them, but instantly like, yeah. Courage is something everybody admires, no matter what they tell. Don't be fooled by this front face. Oh, I hate your color, I hate your race. People hate in the conscious because that's been told, but in the back, in our DNA, we've been told to be bold, courageous. People who are bold and courageous are looked upon as heroes or heroines. So looking for attention, be bold, be courageous, and add value. Don't do the small things. Don't protest. Don't complain about people. Be bold. Take bold actions. Be courageous in your actions. Work smart. Be consistent. When you overcome that stigma of your stereotype or your race type or your negative things you've done, trust me, once you become that person, people are like, wow. Don't forget about your race. Oh, you doesn't care, you're white, you're black, doesn't matter. Oh, you won. Oh, yes. Make enemies, make friends, but people will come to you because that's what draws people together. So if you're struggling with those little race games or with those little color games or with poverty games, work smart, be consistent, and create a big dream and make it happen. People, you forget all the things have forgotten about you. People admire you, like, wow, see that guy. Forget about your bad. Oh, it doesn't matter. See what he did. See what she did. She is amazing. He is amazing. Work smart and be consistent. So you got to think outside the box. How can I do this within the least amount of time, least amount of effort, and get the most results out of it? So an example would be obviously people who if you want to buy a house or you want to get some renting, and how can I get a house to rent? I haven't got the money. You can create a business plan. I haven't got the money. This is a plan. This is how much it costs. This is how much I'm going to give, and then you can go to an investor or a bank and tell them this is the plan. This is the house I've given. I haven't got the money. My credit rating is poor, but this in the end, if you do this, we renovate the house. It's your money. You put in the money. You renovate the house. At the end, the value will go up. But then when I sell the house, we'll get more money back. You can get your money out of it plus this percentage, and the rest is mine. Working smart. So this is your money. Go to the banks, show them a business plan. This is the house. How much you buy it for? So much money to put into renovate the house, to clean up, to put in probably new furniture, new painting, all that. At the end of this, is how much the new value of the house would be. Sometimes it's double. Sometimes you take your money out. Bank will get your money plus your profit, and I'll take mine out, and the house is mine. And that's how people do it. You work smart. If you don't have to use your own ideas, you can use other people's ideas, but always do not steal. We said do not steal, do not manipulate. It's a win-win situation where we both benefit, isn't it? That's an idea of working smart. We have poor credit rating is bad, your score is down, you don't have enough money, you don't have enough cash, but you can use other people's money to get the lifestyle you want. Most people are doing it now, but most people now are scamming, so beware of scammers out there. We don't condone scamming here at all, so we came for the win-win situation. That's the idea of property. It can work also buying a car or buying something you can ever get on finance, but don't put yourself into debt, into bad debt. So there's good debt where you can use that, but it's not another story. An example is if you're looking for a partner and some of them are there and probably don't have what it takes, then you can be the person you want, or you can do something they like, which will make them come to you. Those are ways of doing that. You can go see what they do, go volunteer where they were, and make them see that you were there, and they're like, hey, I didn't know you were there. Oh, I'm here. And then I'm gonna get to you. You never know that's how it works. Sometimes you gotta think bold, be smart, and be consistent until it happens. So those are two ideas. The rest you can find out yourself. But it's a great week. This is a great day to start. So be consistent and be smart whenever you do. Smart means think ahead, look behind, look where it's coming from, think ahead, how far can you go, see as far as you can go, look to the side, both sides, look to the back, look to the front, look up, look down, look at every angle, and make sure you know every angle. We're going, if I go here, who's behind, who's in front, build that puzzle. That's being smart. Where you're knocking, this might go wrong, this might go right. I can do this, I can do that. Where can I go if I'm stuck? How can I do this? I want to take this big number. How can I do it in the least amount of effort and get the most result out of it without breaking my back or using too much money or taking a long time, legally, morally, and ethically. We don't like, we don't condone immoral stuff. We don't want you to sell your soul or your body. No, we don't condone you being illegal. We don't condone using others. Not at all. It's a win-win situation. Enough to sell a body. Don't lower your standards. We get your dream down without lowering your standards, without abusing others, without cheating, without killing, without manipulating, without stepping on others, without being illegal. So we go for. So if it's illegal, we say no. If it's immoral, we say no. If we say it's unethical, we say no. We want clean things which do not put us in trouble or not leave a bad reputation about us. Because remember, your reputation matters. So whatever you're doing here, we go for whatever action we take or people we meet, we keep it legal, we keep it moral, we keep it ethical and also spiritual. We can add it sometimes, but because the repercussions are bad when you do something illegal, sometimes people get away with it for a while, but it tends to bring upon bad karma to you sometimes. It's like a domino effect. You steal some others, they steal some others, then it comes around and bites you in the back. I've seen many people go down after many years. They thought they had escaped their crime, but somehow they got caught with it. 20 years, 30 years before they did well, they got caught. In the 70s, 60s, they thought they'd escaped the crime, but they got caught. In this life, people get caught. Oh, you ever die a bad death? I said avoid crime, avoid legal stuff completely. We here say no. We say no, no, no. We don't take what's ours. We give it back. We ask, no, because it creates a bad karma and it creates avoiding others. And once you take from others, the time to get revenge. That's something people, you'll cause revenge yourself by taking things belong to others or getting into legal stuff. I don't know how it is, but I've seen others whereby they have a bad life because just one illegal act they did. Sometimes you can go to jail for a while, for a long time, then you spoil your case, you spoil your lifetime. Now you find a partner, then because you are 54 or you're a project before, they find out they don't want you anymore because of your past life. Remember, what you're doing now will affect your future, so make sure everything you're doing, is it legal? Is it moral? Is it ethical? If I find somebody good in the future, will I be embarrassed? Will it affect my ability to fall in love, to get a business, to make friends? What are the things you need to do when you work? That's what they call working smart. What are the consequences of my decisions, my actions? If you just go, as we're talking about, especially if you're doing action like drinking or if you get drunk, because when you get drunk, you things you do which you cannot think of, your mind now is gone. So you become bold and doing things, you become bold and take action which you don't know. You don't even feel ashamed. But afterwards, like, oh my goodness me, what happened? I didn't do that because you were drunk. You weren't in your right state of mind. So working smart means what are the consequences? What will happen to me if I do this, and what can go wrong and will affect my future? If you want to be a big dream, I want to be a president, some things you don't even think of doing. If you want to be a king, avoid strong drink, avoid cheating, avoid lying, all those things straight, because you know if you're a leader, once you are wrong, the people are wrong. We are leaders, we promote leadership. So we do not get into strong drinking, into getting drunk, into bad habits which will affect our mind and body, because once you're a leader, everyone's looking upon you. Whatever your attitude is what you give to others. So if you're in a bad state of mind and you can't think, then the whole system fails. The government fails and the community system fails because they are not to hold it together. So we are advancing myself. We say no illegal stuff, no immoral stuff, no unethical stuff. So we want to keep it clean. So that is what we call working smart. Think of the consequences and think about 10 years from now. 20 years from now, will it affect me? Do I want to get caught? If it comes to public, people know about it. Will I be ashamed? If it's yes, don't even think of doing it. Avoid those little cravings you have. Sometimes we have them. You feel like letting that person, I feel like slipping that person, or you feel like taking that drink, or you feel like taking that thing which you see is yours, it's not yours, going to that place. So those are things you have to be really disciplined about and say nope. And if you're in that place, you say nope, because you know the consequences. You know what's going to go wrong if you do it. If you 100% know that, then avoid it and always say no. People will try and deceive you, trying to kill you sometimes. People will even kill you for not saying no sometimes. People even say because they don't want you to be smart. It happens sometimes. People lose their lives for being honest. So that one, you never know. That's not your control. As you say, people have died. It's called martyrs, died for their faith. They believe because they said no to certain things. That's what's happened in the past. Happening here as well. Now it's kind of going down. So working smart is what we go for. So be smart when you work. Be smart. Be smart. You're buying the phone, you need it. It's a 2-year contract. Are you going to pay for it? You need all that money. That girl, that man, is he beautiful? Yes. Money, yes. But are they cheating? Yeah. Are they disloyal? Yeah. Are they easy to come? Yeah. Are they always needy? Yeah. Are they always complaining? Yeah. Then those are signs which you should always look at the small signs. Those are the red flags. So in a car, you have a small little sign, it has the red things come on. That's a sign that something is going wrong. Not be blinded by love, not be blinded by lust. Uh, Drink and love. Don't be blinded by lust, drink and love. Those are the three things people are not being smart with in the world. Love is binding people. Lust is binding people. Drink is binding people. Even money nowadays is binding people sometimes. Use them, but not be blinded by love. Oh, she's beautiful. Oh, he's nice. Oh, she's from a country. She's from this. He's amazing. He speaks well. She speaks well. And then the red flag. See him always complaining. Oh, he's not always happy. Then those are red flags which you should run away from straight away. People say, "Oh no, he wouldn't do that to me because he's a man. He goes to church. He goes to mosque. He dresses well. She dresses well. See how she's good with her children." And then it happens to you. They like, "Oh, I didn't know he did that to me." People drink a lot until they become best in memory. You don't know what you're doing, and you're so bold. You take bold action. When you're drunk, you become bold to do things which you normally wouldn't do. When afterwards you regret the action. When you're lustful, you start slipping around the many people because you have that feeling. Enjoy it, but after a while, the feeling goes and what you accomplish nothing, and now it becomes a drag to you. Don't let money blind you. Where people there's no money to be paid, you say yes because the pay is good. Sometimes the pay is good, but you have to say no to the pay. Sometimes the deal is so good, but the consequence of taking the deal is that you're gonna lose your soul, your life. You're gonna work for 50 years without cash. Sometimes you're gonna think smart and say, yes, this is what I wanted, but look at it, is it exactly what I need at that time? Sometimes what you want, when it comes to time, you're gonna say no to that big money. So those are the main things you have to be smart in nowadays: love, lust, drink, money, and other things. But those are the main ones people are suffering from. Those who have met, to be honest. Relationships is wealth or money. Then sometimes it's the drink they have, or sometimes it's the lust that they're going through, which is controlling them. So those are the main things. But others are there. But if you're working smart, you be honest with yourself and say, I have to work smart. This is there, but I have to control myself. I have to let it go or avoid it or do that. And that is what we term as working smart. And then you're going to keep it up and be consistent and keep it going on. Hope that helps. That was very great for me. I enjoyed it as well. I'm now motivated to go out there and do more great things. So thank you for listening to me. As usual, my name is Joshua. I'm here every day, Monday to Friday. So if you like the video and you add value, you can always like the video or leave a comment below, or you can click the bell for notifications so you can get notified when I go live. So we're here at Advancing Mindset. Let's check out our Facebook page. Our website is also in the description. We're also on Twitter, so check us out. There are many posts there. We also have a course to talk about positive vocabulary, the importance of vocabulary, which helps you get rid of the negative vocabulary you're used to, so you can start speaking of yourself in a positive way and all your affairs. But my friend, there's always a day to start. So this could be the beginning of a new life for you. Don't ever quit and say, I'm going up, no matter how old you are. This could be the beginning of you never say, no, from there on, I'm going to work smart. I'm going to let go of my drink or my lust of falling blind in love, of sliding over money. I'm going to set myself free and say, the Son has set me free. Who the Son sets free is free indeed. So this could be the beginning of a new life. It is your choice. The power is in your choice. I say, I've had enough. I've stopped. Let go. No more. Let us begin a new day. That could be you. So have a great day. Look after yourself and we shall see you tomorrow again. Take care and goodbye.